Vic running his slipstream, a little bit wider out is Chosen Lucky on the outside, the last but one, and Thomas Campbell, the back marker of the 5, then as they race in to the home straight for the first time. Fences 3 and 4 come up pretty quickly, and they'll all jump that okay, and quickly on to the next. So Inch Rock still with a fractional advantage, Village Vic on the inside, the last but one's clear 3 now. Chosen Lucky on the outside with Charlotte Summersby. Charlotte having her first ride in the point proper, graduated from the pony racing last season, daughter of trainer Dean Summersby, a big supporter, very successful trainer down here in Devon, Cornwall, so the best of luck to Charlotte. Thomas Campbell just sits off them by about 4 lengths, the back marker, as they race up then to the home ditch for the first time in this Ladies Open. Come to it now, and they all look to have jumped the ditch really well. Gave it plenty of height and got away from it okay, and race on then to another plain fence, and again they're all over that safely. Thomas Campbell continues as the back marker. So up front, Inch Rock now joined on the inside by Village Vic. These two have gone about 3 lengths clear then of the last but one. Chosen Lucky on that one's outside, and then Thomas Campbell. So they've taken a turn at the far end of the course end and race back towards us in the lovely winter sunshine here at Wadebridge. A little bit different scene from the last race, when I could hardly look up the hill. So they now prepare to race back towards us before they make a big descent. Inch Rock by about a half length to Village Vic. Decent gallop been set away from the start by Inch Rock. So they're on the cusp of the hill now and begin to make their descent. So Village Vic now with a fractional advantage. Inch Rock on the outside. They're about 5 lengths clear then of the last but one. Prolific winner, the last but one. I think won here a couple of times last season, and partnered by Joe Supple. So Chosen Lucky just in 4th now from Thomas Campbell, as they now race up the far side, and they're all over that safely now. Left-handed as they come back towards the cross fence then, and still a decent gallop been set so far in this Ladies Open race, and they're at the cross fence there, and we've lost Inch Rock, a faller there at the cross fence. Horse and jockey both up on their feet okay. So we're back to 4 then in the Ladies Open, and the early leader for the first circuit, Inch Rock, is out of it, and it's left Village Vic with an advantage of about 2, maybe 3 lengths then. Chosen Lucky now races up to get a little bit closer to this leader, the last but one in 3rd on the inside, and Thomas Campbell is next. So Village Vic is a 6-to-1 chance, the last but one is 11-to-10 favourite, and Chosen Lucky a 9-to-4 chance, as they now race up to the open ditch then for the final time. Around about 3/4 of a circuit left to race then, and a 4 in a line there, 4 in the air together as they cross the open ditch. All got away from it well, and continue on then to the final plain fence in the home straight. Again, all 4 jump and land together, and now we'll continue to race on up then to the far end of the course. Village Vic on the inside, the last but one next out, then Chosen Lucky and Thomas Campbell. Thomas Campbell 3rd, Chosen Lucky just the back marker of the 4 then, as they still race in a line across the course, and race down over to this downhill into this single plain fence in the back straight. So they come towards it now, and the last but one, maybe there, just took off with a fraction of the lead. Village Vic is the one that's dropped back in behind them now, as they continue on along the level until they make their descent. Chosen Lucky's also gone up there and takes the lead now. Chosen Lucky by a length to the favourite, the last but one. Thomas Campbell is on the heels of these two. Village Vic is around about a dozen lengths off of them, as they now make the descent down over the hill inside the final half circuit then for this Ladies Open race, and they've set a real good gallop away from Flagfall, so they're all ridden as though stamina is assured as they've completed the descent now and race up the far side to this plain fence. This is 4 out, then the last but one. Thomas Campbell now and Chosen Lucky in hot pursuit. Chosen Lucky goes up on the outside of the leader. Thomas Campbell back in third. So they come to the cross fence now and they're at it now, the last but one. And Chosen Lucky, Thomas Campbell round about 4 lengths off of them as they race into the home straight then for the final time and on towards the penultimate. That was 2 out, and the last but one is being pretty resilient out in front under Joe Supple. Final fence then, got a little bit tight to it. Chosen Lucky and Thomas Campbell hard on the heels of this leader. Now they're getting weary on the run up the hill, and Thomas Campbell now is taken over on the inside as they race up to the line then. Thomas Campbell's just got the better of the last but one. Chosen Lucky giving Charlotte Summersby a real nice ride round for her first ride. So that's the 1, 2, 3, and the rest have been pulled up.